Hey guys, welcome to Veggie Sense. I post vegan recipes every week. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't done so already. I would greatly appreciate it. Today I'm going to share my eggplant Milanesa recipe. Milanesa is breaded meat, usually made with flank steak or chicken and served with a side of rice and beans or in a torta, which is my favorite way. And to veganize this recipe, I'm going to replace the animal products with plant-based ones. Let's begin with the eggplant, which will replace the meat. This is my eggplant, and the first thing I'm going to do is peel off its skin. The skin on the eggplant could be eaten, but if the eggplant is older, it can taste a little bitter, so I'm just going to remove mine. Once the eggplant is peeled, I'm going to cut a 1/4 to 1/2 inch thick slices. Also, I'm going to cut them the long way to give them that fried chicken steak look, which is pretty much a Milanesa. Also, I recommend this next step, which is to salt each side and allow them to sit for 20 minutes, then rinse under cold water and pat dry. This helps remove excess moisture and the bitterness that sometimes eggplants have. Onto the spices. These are the ones I'll be using to flavor my eggplant. Starting from the bottom left, I have 1 heaping tablespoon of ground flaxseed. This will replace 1 egg. Also, I have cumin, smoked paprika, onion powder, black pepper, a garlic clove, nutritional yeast, and I'm gonna place all of these in my blender. Also, I'm gonna add 1/2 teaspoon of salt and a sprinkle of dried oregano, a cup of plant-based milk. I'm using almond milk. I'm just gonna blend well, and if you don't have any of these seasonings, you can always use vegetable bouillon or vegan chicken bouillon. For the breading, I will be using panko breadcrumbs. These are dairy-free and egg-free and super crunchy. And this is optional, but I'm adding a 1/4 teaspoon of turmeric powder to give my eggplant a little bit of color. Also a pinch of cumin, 1/2 teaspoon of paprika, and I'm just gonna mix them well with 1 cup of the panko breadcrumbs. Now that everything has been prepared, I'm going to begin coating the eggplant slices. In a container or large bowl, I'm going to add the batter that was blended earlier, and I'm just going to go in with the eggplant and coat them on all sides. Also, I'm going to allow them to sit for 15 minutes. This is just to marinate them and give them more flavor. Then, after the 15 minutes, I'm gonna coat them in the breadcrumbs. And by the way, this is a very basic way to bread them or coat them. If you'd like, you can do this the proper way by coating them in flour, then dipping them in the batter, and then the breadcrumbs. But this works for me because it's faster and less messy. Also, I get to marinate the eggplant and give it more of that chicken flavor that I'm going for. Now that the eggplant slices are breaded, I'm going to heat up avocado oil in a frying pan over medium heat. Once it becomes very hot, I'm going to add the eggplant and fry one at a time. And if you'd like, you can skip the oil, especially if you have a nonstick pan. You can maybe add about 1 tablespoon of oil or less, because I accidentally added way too much to this first slice, as you can tell. And for a healthier version, you can bake them in the oven at 375 degrees for 15 to 20 minutes or until they become golden brown. Also, if you have an air fryer, that would be perfect for this recipe. And here is my crunchy eggplant Milanesa. This one is ready to eat, and you can serve it with the side of rice and beans like I did here. Most people eat their Milanesas like this. Or, as I mentioned earlier in this video, Milanesa is technically the same thing as chicken fried steak. So really, you can make a side of mashed potatoes and vegan gravy, and this would taste amazing. Or you can also make a delicious torta like I did. A torta is a Mexican sandwich. All I did was toast the bread with a little bit of vegan butter and spread refried beans on one side and chipotle mayo on the other side. Also, I added my favorite toppings, and really this is my favorite way to enjoy the fried eggplant. And really, it was super good. So let me know how you like to eat yours, and I hope you try this recipe. It's really easy. And as always, thank you so much for watching. Subscribe for weekly vegan recipes. As always, thank you for your support. Until next week.